Yo, what's up, YouTube? How we doing? It's Mr.BuyTheDip back here with another video. I want to talk to you about my current position and my current plan with NVIDIA, Walmart, and reality income. Okay, first things first, cash app investing is something that is very useful for a lot of teenagers, a lot of people that are under 18. I'm going to make a separate video about this tomorrow, but let's talk about NVIDIA. Okay, where are we at currently with NVIDIA? Okay, plateauing at 116. We saw a rally up to 117, which is good. Okay, above 122 is where I want to see the stock. Okay, I've came down from 135 to sub 130, and I need this stock to make a bit more noise. Okay, as simple as that. So they do not pay dividends. Even if they do, it's very little. This 0.03%. So I have something to replace NVIDIA that gives you a lot of dividends compared to NVIDIA. Okay, I have some bullet points I want to go over. Okay, I'm not going to take too much time. I just want to kind of hit the points, talk to you guys about how to plan your investments, how to budget your investments, and go from there. Okay, waiting for a price rally before making a move. First things first, I always buy at the dip, but I never buy when a stock is completely falling off. Right? I see a rally, I'll buy. I see a small rally back up, I'll buy. Right? Um, Nvidia is one of those stocks that is so volatile. Right? You can make 20, 15, 30% within a few months off the stock. I was long on this stock, that's why I didn't sell a lot. But you can make your money with the stock, uh, based on how volatile it is. This is, in my opinion, still a $155 stock. I see the stock going back up to 130s by the end of 2025. This correction was very much needed. Okay, 139 in February. This was a price point where people were still saying it is a buy, blah blah. The big drop off happened because of DeepSeek. I don't know if you guys remember. DeepSeek is another AI from China that caused the stock to drop, and within a few days, this stock dropped, and that was a falling knife. That was not where you buy the dip. That was where you kind of pivot back. Look at the amount of money you got saved. Look at your long-term investments. Be like, okay, I'm gonna take this money, put it aside for Nvidia, and I'm gonna start buying when I see rally up. Okay, then I saw a big dip. I didn't buy right here. Look at April 7th, guys. I'm not buying when the stock is completely off the map, right? I'm buying when they do a rally back up here, here, and then here, right? Whatever you can do. Overall, I've bought and sold the stock so many times. All these dots, right? So the thing is, my first investment ever was in 2023. So I've been playing around with the stock for a very, I won't say very long time, but for a couple years now. Okay, so just keep that in mind and know that to work with the stock, um, you should be able to be at least decent with numbers and decent with, decent with understand what you're doing. In my opinion, dividends in Nvidia is not as good. So what I do is I kind of get reality income, which is another stock, to substitute in. Okay, but meanwhile, I'm waiting, monitoring the CEO for stronger public presence or insight. Okay, the CEO really matters when a stock is really falling off like that, or the products of a company matter. Okay, watching for new product announcements as a potential catalyst. I want you guys to realize that Apple would not be the stock it is today if they didn't perform or outperform Nokia. Okay, what is Nokia now? Okay, it's nothing. It's a $5 stock. I don't see crazy growth for the stock. Um, but compared to Apple or compared to other phone brands, it's nowhere near Samsung. It's nowhere near Apple. It's nowhere near um, any other Android that is as big in an Asian country, or you go over to the Middle East or um, Africa, right? Different parts of the world. You pretty much see Apple. You see Apple like iPhones and kind of the more middle class to upper class area. But if you come to America, you're going to see almost an iPhone in anybody's and everybody's hands. Okay, so realizing that is very important. So with NVIDIA, what is the scope of NVIDIA? If you're long on NVIDIA, salute to you, right? But I'm midterm. I want to hold it for a year or two. I'm not holding this for super long. Tech stocks, as they go up, they can fall off the same way they can go up. I was long. I was like, I'm going to hold this for 10 plus years, blah, 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 right? But in those 10 plus years, right, the one small AI company could be like, oh, we're better. Look at our products, look at our prices. We're going to produce you this. $100 million less than NVIDIA selling their products. And the same drop off will happen again if NVIDIA is looked at something as overpriced, and a different company comes out and says, we want to take over, right? Same thing is going to happen. So keep that in mind that tech stocks, they can go up, but they can also come down twice as heavy. Okay. At one point, NVIDIA was up over 100% in a year. If we go to February 19th, right, you see it's 50%, right? But at one point, they were up over 100%, guys, and they got dropped off. They got smacked down. And the stock is, I wouldn't say struggling right now, but it's still correcting. It's finding its way back up. Same with AMD, right? Now, uh, planning to collect monthly dividends to build passive income. While I'm losing money with NVIDIA, okay, while I'm losing money with my ETF, I don't really care, right? Because I've been making money with Walmart and I've been making money with Reality Income. I made money with Tempest AI this week, which I wish I would have held longer. I talked about this yesterday, and I'm waiting for this to go back down, probably under 56. This is a very volatile stock as well, up about 11%. I mean, I bought right here, sold right here at a bad trade. I wish I would have gotten right here because this move was absolutely insane, right? 18% in a week is crazy. Okay, now let's talk about Reality Income. This is the money maker. This is a monthly paying dividend stock that I truly love. It's amazing. Okay, a dividend yield of 5.64. Compare this to Walmart, it's more. Compare this to NVIDIA, it's more. But this dividend yield also shifts here and there. Keep that in mind. Okay, but I still say that their operating margin is different. I mean, it's decent. Um, Volume is not too crazy, and I would say they always have a rally up towards the date where they're um, sending out those dividends to their shareholders. This week, let alone, I saw a lowest of 55.96. Um, I want the stock to be under 54, which is going to happen. Uh, See, the thing is, when you're on Cash App, you cannot do options. So you can kind of just wait for a stock patiently for a couple weeks or even a month to come down. But between that time, what are you doing? Okay, I'm still waiting on Walmart. I'm still holding my um, NVIDIA shares, right? But I'm also day trading and swing trading at the most, or day trading, right? Which I did with Tempest AI. So keep that in mind. But here's why I really love Reality Income and why you can substitute it, focus on it a little bit more so you can start earning money. I want you guys to see something, okay? Planning simple. If you're an investor on Cash App, beginner investor, this basically gives you money every month just for holding the stock. Earn dividend. I want you to look at January 15th right here where it says earn dividends. That means I earned 7 cents, then I earned 22 cents, then I earned 23 cents. So I collected money for 3 months. I reinvested the dividend in April, and I took all my money out, $75. Okay, I'm gonna do the same thing again, but now I added $10 from my side. So I added $10, which makes it 85, and I'm gonna go back in with $85 and try to hit that 90, 91 mark, take the money out. So I really made about $10, right? But I'm gonna add more money, take the profit every time. I'm gonna recycle the strategy, right? Over and over again. I'm gonna wait for another pushback. The pushback is gonna happen. The stock came from 53 and went all the way up over this past month, 5%. Okay. And the next time I come into the stock, I want to sell at $58. This time I sold at right here. I sold at 57. Next time I want to keep a target of 58. You gotta know your numbers. The money's gonna be made if you know your numbers. As simple as that. All right. Now, using the recycle strategy, hold for dividends plus price appreciation, then sell and rebuy lower to repeat the cycle. Okay, this is the strategy I talk about. Right. Use the recycle strategy. Keep NVIDIA in your portfolio if you have it. Right. But NVIDIA is not gonna make you as much money if you're just holding. There's one thing if you're in Robinhood and you're doing call options, right? But we are on Cash App, so we have to look at a substitute, and that substitute is going to be Reality Income. All right. So planning to collect monthly dividends to build passive income, and then while I'm doing that, I'm going to hold NVIDIA and then just wait for this percentage to be brought to me monthly. Okay, collect this dividends for 3 to 4 months. And then when the three to 4 months are over, you see your rally back up to your target price. Take it, and you go from there. All right. Thank you guys for watching. Like, subscribe. Mr. Buy the Dip is out. I hope this video helped you a lot. Cash App investing about 2 or 3 months, and I'm gonna open up a Robinhood account and talk to you guys more about what I'm gonna do on there. But so far, this is a good stepping stone. I've invested over $1,000 on here. I grew this Cash App account with just $15. Another